zip it in between some hands and get it to Abdul-Wahab for a layup.
Here's Stockton with a steal. 2-on-1 with Russell. 8 points for Brian Russell. As the lead changes hands yet again. We played nearly 2 minutes in the third. Down low, Weber. Jump hook over Malone. Gets the roll.
Weber a little smarter that time. Doesn't try to create space. Just goes up. Little hook shot. Malone with 3 fouls isn't going to be too aggressive on defense.
Here's Malone and away from the ball. We're going to get a foul call, I think, on Brian Russell.
He doesn't lead the NBA on all-time steals for nothing. You can't put it on the floor near Stockton, and the veteran experience draws Williams right to him, then makes the nice left-handed bounce pass to Russell for the easy jam in transition. Still has some basketball left in him, at least this season.
This is Weber, down on the blocks, on Malone. He's doubled, passes neatly out of it to Williams. Williams feeds Divac back out to Abdul-Wahab. Rebound Weber to Divac. They'll get to the line. Outstanding ball movement by Sacramento.
I tell you what, this Williams is everything he's cracked up to be. My first time seeing him in person this season, and I tell you, the young man has something special when it comes to finding an open teammate with the basketball and really doing some magical things with the basketball. He started it all with a bullet pass, looking one direction and going right underneath the basket with his pass to create that ball movement, which results in 2 free throws by Vlade, who missed the first.
Foul on Greg Ostertag was his third. First missed free throw of the night for Divac. He's now 5 of 6 from the line. Only has 1 field goal. As we take a look at the young man, Todd Fuller was yet to step onto the court tonight. He missed the 2 crucial free throws with 4 seconds left in overtime.
Well, now we're getting a little tight with the calls out here. That kind of bumping and grinding was going on in the first half. Didn't draw a whistle. The officials probably got together a little bit, and maybe we're losing a little control. Let's call it a little tighter in the second half. See how that develops.
Stockton to Hornacek. Malone to Ostertag. He beat his man Weber to the basket, and Weber didn't risk picking up his 5th foul. So Ostertag with his first field goal of the night. He's got 4.
And believe it or not, the mailman leading this team in assists in this series, averaging 5.7 a game. Again, moving to that point forward type role.
Right side jumper, Williamson, no good. Divac rebound to Weber. 13 points for Chris Weber. Malone, by the way, had 9 assists in game 1.
What a pass from Vlade Divac. Just a nice touch pass. Weber almost didn't expect it, because when you got Vlade inside passing the basketball, you better be looking.
There's Stockton. Where's the foul there on Abdul-Wahab? On the rebound will be controlled by Divac. The big fellow brings it up himself.
He keeps the dribble alive.
Abdul-Wahab is doubled by Ostertag and then stripped by Stockton. Here's a 2-on-1 with Malone if they hurry. Weber again can't foul him. Instead, Williamson does. So the basket is good, and now some words being exchanged. They're not going to call it flagrant foul, are they?
I wouldn't think so. Let's watch it again. Again, you cannot put the basketball on the floor, and Stockton and Williamson.
Well, now, it appeared that Williamson was trying to say something to Stockton along the lines, I hope he's all right.
Right.
And then Stockton would have none of it. Slapped his hand away.
Now they come over and make up a little bit. You see Williamson trying to say, hey, it's okay, and Stockton pulling away from him.
Well, Stockton actually made contact
gives him
with
a little
elbow
across the face. I think that was inadvertent, and Williamson slaps him back, so you get that double team.
So now this is Malone shooting the free throw on the personal on Corliss Williamson. The basket will count. So it's a 3-point play.
I tell you what, they better stop counting with him. Malone came into this game shooting over 90% from the foul line in this series. And I tell you what, it's not bothering him at all.
Divac tipped up and in. I think it was Weber.
It was.
So Weber, despite the 4 fouls, showing a little bit of aggressive tendencies there off the offensive glass. This is Malone, and as he starts to go, they'll call the foul. Divac and Weber were there. Let's see. This is going to be crucial.
Here's one more look at it. Stockton helping his teammate up. Corliss going, is he all right? I didn't mean that intentionally. And then he catches Williamson with a little elbow to the face. Inadvertent, I believe. He was just pulling away from him. And then Williamson gives him a nice little love tap back across his face. No real intentional swings there, though, so both players remain in the game.
The foul was on Divac. Malone shoots over Vlade.
I believe that was more of a slip by Malone on a wet spot out there than any contact with Divac created. But again, when you're Karl Malone, you expect to get calls like that. And here he is again. He trips over Divac's foot himself, but Divac gets the foul.
Earlier tonight in the NBA playoffs, Detroit at home, avoiding elimination for a second straight time, beating Atlanta 103-82. That series tied at 2. The Knicks trying to put away Miami, unable to do so. Big win for the Heat at Madison Square Garden. That series is tied at 2. The Sacramento River, as we look at some information about the capital city of California, the second most trees in the world, second only to Paris, and the home of 8 is Enough. You ever watch that show, Eric?
8 is Enough, yes. Dick Van Patten, I believe it is.
Right.
Played the father role in that one.
What was his name in the show? It was Tom something. The
nice
shot by
block.
Jason Williams is rejected. And here comes Stockton.
I believe Stockton came over and got that block off the weak side, so he's been active.
Hornacek misses the 3, and the rebound comes down to Weber. So Rick Adelman electing to let Weber play right through the foul trouble, picked up his 4th in the opening moments of this 3rd quarter, and has been in there ever since. This is Abdul Wahad. He's got 13. Jeff Hornacek cannot guard him.
I tell you, he reversed directions a couple times there. Looked like it might have been a walk to me, but got to the basket, got away with one, and got the layup, most importantly.
Now Hornacek is rejected by Abdul Wahad. Williamson to Williams. Leads for the trailer. Let's see. Basket in the foul? You betcha. Williams to Williamson.
And that's the kind of play that'll bring the crowd to its feet and bring the house down here. I don't understand how there's no foul on contact like that. And look at Williams. What? Am I passing? Am I shooting? I'm passing. He's hitting. And now he has a chance to convert the 3-point play.
Foul on Brian Russell. And on the rebound off the missed free throw, a technical foul on Jeff Hornacek.